Hello, I'm back from my trip to Mexico and Arizona, and I told you in the last video that I was going to tell you about the trip, and that's what we're doing today, except that mostly I just want to tell you about the cool people that I discovered, mostly accidental because I really had only intended to meet up with one, maybe two people, but along the way I met some pretty fascinating people that are doing some wonderful things both in the art world and in the world of just helping other people. So you knew that I was going down to Mexico to paint with Gretchen Barr of Studio Mariposa. And I did that, and it was great. I had a day with Gretchen, and so I want to tell you a little bit about what she's doing, and perhaps you'd like to support her. I'll give you the contact information if that's so. I'll just record it if you don't mind, because I'll never remember.
Alvaro Enciso, Alvaro Enciso, Alvaro Enciso, and his project is called Donde Mueran los Sueños, Where Dreams Die. And if you do a search, you can find him.
Thank you. I also was staying at the Art Car Museum, or a room above the Art Car Museum, and I found out a lot of cool things about what those folks are doing in Douglas, Arizona. And thanks to my host, Hunter, I learned a lot about the history of the Art Car Museum and the area. And then I got to meet Jose next door, who's running a cultural art center.
Here. So Harold Blanc, who is the son of Les Blanc, told me that if I wanted to rent this space. But when I came here, I said, well, look, this is not a place for a human being to live. But right away I had a vision, and I said, I'm going to open the art community center, because this is what it is.
Whose art is this?
This artist is a woman from Tehuantepec, Oaxaca. What she does is as you can see, these are legends and myth. And also, in this one in particular, you can see that that's a curandera, which is a doctor.
Healer.
Yeah, you know that. And also is a psychiatrist. Because this woman fell in shock, and she's treating her.
Nice.
With herbs and whatever.
And she just paints this on a piece of canvas.
And then you can see her daughter is here watching her, because she's the one that is going to carry out the tradition.
Nice. Oh, I love stories and art.
Yeah.
Walked me across the border to Mexico, and I had already been into Naco. That's a different part of Mexico. So I had already crossed the border one day, and then I went back to the Art Car Museum, and I wanted to cross the border there, but I was a little bit apprehensive about going by myself. He said he was walking across to do something, and he allowed me to go with him, and then he took me on a fabulous tour and made me feel comfortable about what I was going to do to cross back and forth. I should go on more adventures. And maybe you should too. I hate that word should. So maybe you would like to go on some more adventures, and maybe it would be good for you. And in all honesty, there were some downsides to traveling this time that I hadn't experienced earlier on in my life. I did not have the energy level that I expected to have to maneuver my way through traveling back and forth from airports and to deal with heat and just, you know, carrying luggage and maneuvering my art supplies. So there are some things I will do a little differently if I try to travel again, and that we'll save that for another video. But all in all, it was a great trip. I'm really glad I did it, and I can't wait to see how it influences my art going forward.